What is up, guys? Doing one of the highly sought after comments. What's up, Aesthetic Bear? Now, I've never obviously done SIMBA in my life, but we're gonna make it look the best we can. So I don't know. That's how the eyes will be. Uh, Brown. We're just gonna do the eyes for now, so it doesn't look so weird. Because if it looks too weird, it might throw me off. So we're just gonna do these just like this for now. We'll see how it looks over time. All right. So now we're gonna get the color started for the most part. Now, I am running out of brown. I do have some orange left, so I gotta kind of just be aware of like what colors I should use. I know for the most part he's kind of orangey gold, but I don't have gold anymore. I think I wasted gold on Bart Simpson. Those of y'all that did see the live of Bart, thank you, Aesthetic Bear. Appreciate it. So right now I'm just gonna do the base coat, which is yellow, and then I'll go a little more orangey as time goes on. And of course, I'll add some some shadows and highlights as I go. And then yeah, man, that'll be the end of that. So right now, just kind of getting the colors situated first. Once everything is colored, I can figure out what adjustments need to be made, and we can go from there. So just getting that yellow in, and once again, you run into this problem with cinder block. See just the type of block it is. Kind of run into these problems, but chalk, I like chalk. I like the powdery consistency of it. I like the fact that everyone can relate to it because everyone can make something with chalk happen. Also like the dips and stuff. It kind of makes it look a little vintagey. So it just depends on whatever surface you're drawing on or coloring on. You kind of just learn to like it, you know. And then we'll just go ahead and maybe do it like this. Maybe add some yellow right here. All right. So for the most part, he's colored, but like I said, we'll work with his eyes and stuff. So right here, I think this is the brown area. I'm gonna color this in. Also right here, it's also the brown area. So we're just going by memory of the reference, and then we're seeing what works. So right now, like I said, I'm just coloring everything for the moment, but we're gonna also blend it in. It's gonna look a little better. So just bear with me as I apply the colors. Then some shadow, might add some shadow in the ear right here. Some shadows right here. Just like that. You also learn how to use your shadows once the light is once you already indicate where the light will be, the light source. For those of y'all just joining or just never seeing what I normally do, I like putting the light source directly above his head, which means this will be all cast as shadow, all this. Maybe some shadow there. Maybe some shadow here. So yeah, I'm just applying the shadows. I'm also layering it. This is like our orange we got. So literally look at, called macaroni and cheese. So it's like a orangey, whatchamacallit. Where do I apply this? So normally his real color is orange, but I'm keeping the yellow as like some sort of highlight. So let me see. Let me just play around with this. Kind of apply the colors, see what works, what doesn't, and then we go from there, guys. So we're just applying the colors right now. I have yet to blend, and I will blend. So do not worry. Just like that. Bring some orange, maybe in the eye. Just like that. What else? What else? Some orange right here. So it's all about layering, as you guys can tell. Once all these layers are blended, it will look way, way better than just bland coloring. You know what I mean? All right, so let's start the blending now. SFT Gecko, what's good, bro? All right. Oh, and I don't even add the black. So this is supposed to be black, but it's more of like dark gray. So just kind of applying this to see what will stick, what works. You know, for the strong shadows and everything. Obviously, the eye, like that. The eye will be like this. Kind of bring some darks in, like this. And some darks in right here. Again, on the same side. Some darks in right here. So yeah, it's a lot of this is trial and error, guys. It's like you know, you do some art frequently and you're like, okay, well, I know this will work. I know this will work. And, you know, so yeah. Now I guess we can start blending now. Nickel, what's good, bro? Thank you, thank you. All right, so we have some layers going, right? And we just blend. We're literally just smearing each color together, and also based on the shape of the area we're working on, we're going that direction we're shading in that direction so it can look like it is a certain shape, right? See, this be some shadow, kind of soften it right there, maybe right here too, kind of flick it up, and then we'll just keep working. I feel like Rafiki right now, you know, when he does that Simba thing, puts that paint on Simba. That's basically, he does it with his thumb too. It's funny. So little nostalgia going on, little memories going on. But yeah, see what I'm doing, guys? You're using your human paintbrushes right here, kind of just working all the colors together. Of course, the black will show more because it is darker, as you can see, but the light can also show too. Now, like this light area is not blended yet. Kind of work the light in. See the skin tones, we're gonna work that in. Once the dark is laid, we can kind of see where the highlights need to go. That's what we got so far. So we'll come back with the orange, knowing he's basically orange. He's not really yellow. If anything, he's gold, but like I said, I don't have gold. I have yellow, but because we're missing that, we can kind of just go over everything in orange, blend that together. Just like that. So basically, I'm coloring everything that's yellow, making it orange except the very edges because we can use that as some sort of highlight. See? Go over this again, make that stick. Go over this again, make that stick. Just like that. How you doing? I'm doing good, bro. Thanks for joining the live, guys. I know I haven't really been on as frequently as I used to just because of the holidays, but you know, every good thing comes to an end. Holidays are about to wrap up, and we got to get back to normal life. So it is what it is. Like one of my boys used to say, it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. All right. So we can kind of work with this. We'll see how this turns out. Let's work with this for now. Bring in some black again. Actually, this is not black, but let me just color this in real quick. Just like this. All right. Once again, attack the shadows. He has high eyebrows. Do that. Attack the shadows. Just like that. And we'll just blend those babies again. The more you touch the color, though, the more it dissolves. So if you want to keep the color present, you don't want to really touch it as much. Just a light little blending, and then that's it. Fix the eyes. And then, of course, the eyes will have some sort of shadow by itself. Add that. And all this, guys, is trial and error. I don't know how it's going to look. I'm just going by what I feel needs to be done. And if it's too much, I fix my mistakes. But one thing I know for sure is risks need to be taken in art, or else nothing will really get great. Only the great artists take the risks. That's how they develop new styles. That's how they learn how to, learn how the colors will be next to each other. All that stuff is very important. Very important. See, so right now the eye has some shadow going on. We can work with that. It's too much right now, but it's okay. This right here, kind of darken the inside of the ear. And we'll darken this inside of the ear. Just give it some shadow. We can do that. Kind of give it some shadow right here too. Make it a little 3D looking. So you're basically just learning how colors work together. See that? Let me get this one a little more. That's pretty good. We'll add some shadow right here to the ear. Feather that in. See that? How it blends together. So we got so far. Now, see, notice I'm just feathering all this out. Let's see, kind of add some more black here. Just like that. Looks good. Maybe some shadows here. See, so yeah, you're just taking risks and seeing what looks good. That's all this is. That's all art is. Matter of fact, taking risks, seeing what looks good. That's it. Anything else is just extra stuff. Since we got so far, still working on it, obviously. Star Boy, what's good, bro? That was really nice. Thank you. Clip, what's good, man? All right, so the nose. Can't forget the nose. It is a big cat, so you got a cat at the house. Kind of got a gist of how the nose will look. And the tongue, I like that. Color that in. So he kind of picks up the black from the background, kind of use that as a shadow. See, just like that. So we got so far. So what we can do, we'll use the brown a little more to kind of darken some of these areas. See that? How it darkens it a little bit. Just like that. And we're kind of just doing that on this side too. Just like that. darken this area with some brown. Then we'll kind of do some brown right here. Right here. Just like that. Add some brown right here. Feather that out. Add some more brown here. And drag that in. All right. So right here. Go ahead and do that. So we got so far. Pretty good for the first time. All right. So now, just to make it look a little more alive, we're going to come with the white. All right. So the white will kind of add some white to the eye again. Just like that. We're going to blend that too, obviously. See, a lot of this is trial and error, guys. That's all it is. In order to be the great artist you want to be, you must take risks. I've never done SIMBA ever in my life. And, you know, doesn't mean I'm not going to ever do them. I'm doing them right now. A lot of this stuff is just challenging myself too as an artist. See how the eyes look a little better. Stressed out guy, what's up, bro? All right, so now I'm going to highlight what I know should be highlighted, right? I'm kind of going to kind of see how it'll play out. See? Add some highlight right here, maybe. A little, just like that. Of course, some highlights here because this is his cheekbone. Some highlights right here. His nose will have a highlight. Here we'll have a highlight. His other cheekbone. His ear. Top of his ear at least. Boom. Right there. Boom. Same thing. Like that. Like that. His hair. His lip. Right here. Have its own highlight. Just like that. And of course, the eye. And then we blend to see where we're at. What's your draw? I'm drawing SIMBA. So we're just gonna kind of blend this baby in. Just nice and light. The first pass of the white is just to kind of bring everything back to the start of it, just to see where we're at. Then if we want to increase some of the whiteness, want to increase the highlights, we just double down on it. Right here, I'm gonna blend this in. You see, there's like 5 colors right now working. Again, just like that. Right here. So we're just kind of perfecting the highlights here where we know the light will hit. See the difference so far? See the highlights coming out? It's looking really good, right? Hey, you got me to color into my Sakuna drone. Nice, bro. Nice. You probably did do good. See, so right here we're gonna mimic. That's why I do this, man. I want y'all to like get back into what you enjoy doing. Not everyone's an artist, I know, but some of us, you know, we live our life, we get sidetracked, we miss doing our thing. This is what we got so far. Honestly, it looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. And of course, the eye. Kind of just feather that out just a little bit. We'll come back with some details, but we just wanted to kind of create a little brighter circular area so that when we do apply the white, like now, it'll complement. See, so we'll just feather that out a little bit, just like that. See how it complements it? This eye might need a little more white. Kind of just feather that out. See, the eyes look really good, in my opinion. They do look really good. So now, we're just going to kind of double down on the highlights here. The highlights that we know will stay. Okay. Just like that. Just working on the highlights here. I maximize this highlight once again. Get some highlights here, just like that. Kind of double down the little shine on the eye. We don't need to necessarily blend it anymore. We've already did our thing. Just like that. The nose needs a little love. Just like that. Ooh, the tongue needs some love. Thing with chalk too is it's powdery, so like you can kind of just keep going over colors. If you mess up, just go over that color and it'll overlap the other one. All right, right, so now we'll bring back that orange. Little Melanie, big fan. Thank you, thank you. All right, so right now we're just gonna kind of come back with his real skin tone. Tie everything together. We already got strong highlights, strong shadows. Now we're coming in with his actual skin tone. Now the yellow that I used in the beginning, that was, you can look at that as like just a template. I just wanted to see how everything was going to look. All right, so right here we'll have some highlight, some yellow, some orange in here, some more orange. So yeah, it's all about layering, guys. All about layering. When you figure the colors out, you basically won. See how I'm just layering on top of the colors that I previously placed? Layering is what makes everything look and feel complete. Right here, just so we can see his snout. I don't know if you call it a snout for cats, but just like that. See, just like that. Kind of basically hiding all the yellow that we previously placed, because we don't have any more use of that yellow. I was going to use it for some highlights, but I don't know if it does what I want it to do for the highlights. So we might just kind of exit out the yellow entirely. This is what we got so far. How long does it take you to make the chalk art? It just depends. I try, honestly, it just depends. I try to be on live for at least an hour, but sometimes I didn't think this was going to take less than an hour, to be honest, but it's looking like it is. So it just depends. However long I plan on staying live, I guess. I can even like try to be extra and do a little more. I see it that I can, but sometimes it's just there's nothing else I can do. You know, I already made it look the best I can, and just there's nothing else I can add to it. So the eyes look really cool. I just kind of went over it with the orange, and it kind of made them glow. Very cool effect. Now I'm going to come back with the brown. So the brown will probably be like right here on the edge of it, and maybe in the top. So here, see, and then just very lightly, just kind of feather it out, just like that. That way, it has some depth into it. It's not just one color; it has some sort of shadow also. See that? Looks pretty cool in my opinion. that. I'm trying to just highlight what I can highlight. This is just me being extra. Try to make it the best I can. So just little things matter. Like these little subtle additives really matter. See? Just like that. Really matters. And the dark colors really make everything like dramatic. That's why I like hard shadows. Just comes out very, very good. Very, very clean. Maybe add some more brown here. Lightly just brush it. That's what I got so far. Honestly, it looks good. I don't think I can add any more to it. Maybe to the nose. I can add some black. Let me see. The very bottom of the nose for shadow. To give it some depth. Maybe add some of this. Increase the shadow on the tongue. But I think that's it, guys. I think that is it. What do y'all think? I try to make it as best as I can for y'all. I don't think I can add any more, to be honest. Let me see. Maybe add some black here. Just like that. Just to give it some sort of extra oomph. Oh, you know what? I didn't even add white to the eye. Almost forgot that. So obviously, I'm gonna add some shine to the eye. Just like this. So it's like really popping. So white makes everything pop. Black makes everything dramatic. And you need both to make a piece amazing. If you want the highlight to stick, just apply it again so it's brighter. Remember, every time you touch the color, it's going to fade. See that? Should I add anything else? I think that might be it, guys. Let's see. It's far away. And yes, the black does look gray because, I don't know, it acts like it's supposed to be gray. But so right here, we'll kind of separate the eye a little bit like that. I like doing this to kind of keep everything as a nice finish. Just kind of lightly blend the shadow in. See? Just lightly. So the eyes are separated from the shadow with that little line, but it also looks good. And of course, tongues are always wet. Go ahead and add that shine, kind of feather it out a little bit so that it does look shiny. What else? I think that might be it. I go a little. I'm gonna add some little highlights for the fur. You know, just to, like I said, being extra. I think that's it, man. I really do think that's it. Maybe I'm gonna add the dark back in because trying to add the elements of the eye back. Well, like I said, guys, all this is just trial and error. What do you want the artist to know and learn? And you know, see the shine is still present. Looks good. What do y'all think? I think that's it, guys. But I'm gonna get off live now. Give y'all an up close and personal look. See how it looks in the very. And there's obviously stuff like this that will never be filled, but that's just the platform I use. Anyways, guys, what y'all think? Looks really good. Anyways, I love y'all. I'll give y'all one last look. 3, 2, 1. Looks pretty good in my opinion. It's pretty good. Anyways, guys, what do y'all think of the last pass? It looks pretty good. Highlights and shadows are pretty well done. Got enough depth with the black. Well, guys, don't forget to subscribe. I love y'all. I'll try to go live more often. Some of y'all might remember my Lisa from days ago. That one's like at 15K right now. But yeah, so I do this quite often. But anyways, I love y'all. Be safe. Thanks for joining live. Don't forget to subscribe. Peace.